Hey y'all, I'm going to be reacting to Scarlet Nexus episode 5. I will be watching it from Funimation's website, and I will be starting my reaction in 1-0 go. Oh yeah. Never get tired of looking at that Funimation logo because it's just oozing with massive amounts of style. At the very least, our Yuito's getting privy to at least a bit more information. And his name has to be Karen, too, when it comes to the position they're dealing with. That does not seem good. Oh, boy. I just love the absolutely haunting atmosphere. And the thing is, the forces looks like they've been spread thin. Thinking about it, talk about a pretty delicate infrastructure, though. Because considering that they, at least it doesn't seem like they can spread multiple troops around because they're currently, some of them are currently missing. Just shows you how vulnerable things are in the series. Oh, snap. Here it is. Although I wonder what Kierman's going to be going for when it says, like, I get it back this time. It makes me wonder if either he has some kind of, like, time traveling capabilities or... Huh. I'm assuming now it's... Duh! Yo, them beasts are no joke! I'm actually shocked. Out of all people, Yuito's shocked, but then I guess if all those memories focus in his mind, I could see why that would take anyone aback. Yeah, literally, they instantly add Yuito conversing a few moments ago towards him now being in the battlefield. But you know what? I actually don't mind the tutorial choice because we're in a similar position like Yuito where he's just barely being put into the action. So here it's actually narratively justified. Oh my. That's a pretty damn unique ability, if you ask me. What the? I mean, I guess it makes sense that government soldiers would be going up against each other considering what went down in the previous episodes. If only the others were the only thing they had to worry about. Only thing they kind of hope for is that Wataru can survive that coup d'etat that's going down. Wouldn't surprise me, and Karen does look like he's the ringleader behind a lot of things. I mean, that's life. Sometimes you think something will happen, but sometimes that thing that happens ends up being worse than you could have ever anticipated. Oh man, I love this object opening. Da, 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 da. Especially, oh Lord, the full opening version of it is utterly amazing. I don't even know how many times I went to YouTube after reacting to an episode and just listening to the full version of the opening. Then sometimes when I'm in a car, listening to the full version of the opening again, it's addicting. I'd say out of the openings this season, Scarlet Nexus has the best, at least in my opinion, the best opening of the season by far. I just freaking love it. At least when it comes to this season, no other openings hit me this much. So I'm definitely going to give it to Scarlet Nexus for an opening that's a badass, amazing as fuck vocals. Kind of makes you wonder about the context though when we see our boy looking at Karen though. And of course, the man's name has to be freaking Karen. Of all the names, that has to be. I'm like, dude. But in a good way though. Na, 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 na. Because I would describe Karen in this point being a fun sucker of the whole thing, causing a lot of misery. Oh, and now it's back. Karen's Revolt. Oh. I mentioned it looks pretty nice. Oh. The thing is, though, can the others actually fend for? I mean, I guess they should be able to fend for themselves. I gotta admit, that's some dedication. It actually gives Yuto some more character development. Seeing how he prioritized being with his fellow comrades than going in to try to straight up save his father. And it makes sense too, considering how duty bound Yuito's father has been in the series, at least when they showed him off in the first episode of Scarlet Nexus. And just the look of shock on all their faces really makes this more intense than it already was. And it's not like they can fix all those systems too, considering they're being attacked by other forces and the others, so they're not going to have much luxuries. Oh! Now, I like that bit of character animation with similarity actually explicit in his by slamming the table. A nice little touch. The enemies don't have to do that, but it was effective, though, and it shows the amount of extra work they put in some scenes. Honestly, the CGI isn't half bad, actually. I'm not going to say it's on the level of Chaos Head 2041, but pretty good. For today's standards, anyway. A shame that the man they're looked up to is a sack of shit, though. That's the biggest shame. That's why they do say sometimes you're better off than not meeting your heroes for situations like that. I love how they say Johto Yura Sumonagi Yuto. It just sounds so damn cool. And to think, it was Karen who set him up with Setsu and all that, helping form him as the individual he is. It actually makes Karen's betrayal sting a bit more. I just wish they had more scenes like this in the early episodes so that when Karen did the betrayal, it'd be like, oh shit, what the fuck? This is wild, you know? I mean, it would have to be. I don't think Nagi would change just because for no freaking reason. That's if he can get to his father in time, though. Hmm. Oh boy. They're going to have to be prepped up for a fight. Hopefully, Pabuki doesn't do anything rash. Okay, at least he seems like someone reasonable. Because you never know in this series when someone's just hit the bucket when it comes to their sign going outside the window. Hmm. I don't think, aside from the people in charge of the coup d'etat, I don't think anyone has a grasp of the situation. Just gonna have to make do with the not the luxury, but the misfortune. I mean, a lack of information. Oh hell yeah! Hopefully it's something epic. Yo, okay. At least they're gonna be set up by doing something extremely substantial there. Because they didn't mention the shelter earlier when we saw Yoito's father earlier. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it were that. Interesting how in the episode itself he says brother, because I know Nissan is brother, definitely is in Caden. While in the subtitles, Funimation translates it as Karen. I wonder why Funimation does that when it comes to the translations. They can just have him say brother and that's it. But I guess I'll never understand some of the decision making on those Funimation subtitles. Good translations overall, though. It's just a bit of things that are off sometimes. And then who knows if Kasane is in a much more precarious situation. Because considering she was in like that freaky place, it seems like she's going to be into even deeper shit than whatever Yuito and the others have to deal with. Yeah, why does it feel like a trap's going to be set up? Are you a little pissed? The thing is, well, innocents don't deserve to be racked only because they had a lack of knowledge. But at the same time, I kind of do like Karen's motivations. At least now we know it's because of the massive amount of surveillance. Well, at least that's one of the reasons why he's doing what he's doing. the revolt. So at least it's giving. Oh, they're gonna be slight shock when they hear the words coming from his mouth. Oh boy. The thing is, there had to have been a better way of exposing the truth than just wreaking havoc and going for a coup d'état. I'm just saying. But then again, some people sometimes do take extreme measures when there's a less extreme measure on the table. Just human nature sometimes for certain people. Okay, the whole connection thing's kind of creepy there. But also probably allows higher ups to access information from them. I'm assuming that's what Karen's going to mention as a downside. Yeah, because by technicalities, they can be observed and spied on. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Okay, now the also thing of that. And now that bit was a new angle they haven't mentioned before. Okay, now I'm excited because now essentially at this point the man has upset the apple cart in one of the best possible ways too. Hmm. God, I mean, the animation where she's taking on those things actually looks pretty good. Yeah, but at what cost though? That's the biggest question. And how would Caronian prevent the new society of not diverging into this current society where people are constantly being absorbed? I mean, not absorbed by people in higher positions of power. That'd be my rebuttal towards Karen's argument. Not to say that people being constantly surveyed, people constantly being observed is a good thing. No way in hell it isn't. Damn! It's like what utterly gold. And I love it because it shows that even though Yuito comes from a family with seemingly a lot of financial wealth, he still wants to challenge himself. I like that. At least when he was younger. I mean, he would have no way of knowing. Because the mother isn't there. Talk about some massive amounts of emotional manipulation there. But I could see why the father would be doing what he's doing. He's probably doing that because he doesn't want Yui to put himself in danger, and he's just acting like a father. Hey, you know what? That makes that scene have a lot more emphasis because of the flashback. Why didn't he say that shit earlier? And he wait. Okay, talk about waiting a bit long for that. But then again, some people are like that too. They sometimes want to say something, but sometimes the person tries to passes away before they can say anything. So again, type of stuff happens in real life too, as tragic as it is. Yo, I love the face of her boy when he's absolutely heated. Yo, this is fucking cool. It looks like he's ready to bust off vein with the way he's looking. I really hope he can deck Karen. Oh, finally, we see the father. I'm assuming they're going to be assassinated. Yeah. Yo, literally, like the moment I was about to say the last bit of assassination, I only stopped at assat. Literally, the others showed up. It's like the writers heard me. Unfortunately, it might have been too late to already go for his father because his friends didn't want him to go towards finding his father earlier, but oh no, don't tell me he's dead though. I mean, I guess they did build up to it though. Yeah, that creature did not stand a chance at all. I'm assuming though he's gonna die because the father has way too many death flags on him. Like when them already saying that he was gonna wanting to talk about details about the family, that's already a big death flag on itself. Yeah, that thing does not look like it wants to stay there for pleasantries. You know what? Oh, yo! Is that our boy? Oh shit! I thought it was gonna be our boy for a second. Damn it! I was hoping we'd be seeing a touching reunion, but Kasane? How the fuck did she get out? No, the place she was stuck in. What the fuck? Oh shit. You know what? There's a chance that might not even be Kasane. It could be someone taking the form of Kasane for all we know. Or is that legitimately Kasane? Yo, okay, that twist is good. I ain't gonna lie. Because part of me is like thinking, no, there's no way that could be freaking Kasane because it's like I don't think they'd skip her and the others being trapped. I don't think they'd be skipping that just because. So my gut feeling is that's probably still going to end up being some kind of shapeshifter. That's my guess. But in saying that, if that does end up being Kasane, that'd be an interesting twist. I just hope they give Kasane a good motivation, though, if they do have her as in like some kind of traitor. Now, saying that, let me explain why I thought the episode was 9 out of 10 worthy. For one, at least it shows you the type of bond Yuito had with his father. Even though, yes, the father didn't look like the most supportive person in the world, I like you at the very least wished for his son's safety. So I thought that made him at least a somewhat memorable minor character. And in addition to that, I like the characterization for Yuito where we do see him go through some PTSD during the fights when he has all those memories flashing in his mind. I like that. Gives the fights a nice psychological vibe. And that's why I liked it from a character standpoint. And from a story standpoint, it was nice too, because we finally get to hear Cameron's motivations. And even though what Cameron's doing is wrong, I can now finally understand where he's coming from. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's why I had a feeling that chick wasn't going to be Karen. Or who knows? Maybe that chick that Yuito sees is Karen. And maybe something will happen to Karen and she'll be mind controlled. Because I don't know. I just don't think Cameron would be the type that would want to harm Yuito just because. Like, there's no fucking way. Overall, preview looks intriguing. And it definitely opens up more mysteries now because it looks like, yeah, they're going to show what's going to go down with the Karen stuff. So I actually find that to be pretty damn reassuring. Now, aside from that, while the action scenes weren't the most beautiful, they're all right. I mean, at least they got the job done to move the story along. I thought the voice performances were great. I loved, and I mean loved, how the artwork was at least on model. CGI was well rendered, and that's why I thought the episode was worthy of 9 out of 10. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the episode. I'd really love to hear your thoughts on how I feel about my reaction or the episode itself in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the vid, share it, comment, subscribe, and I will see y'all later if y'all come back for more. But anyways, y'all, thank you very much for watching my video and have a fantastic day, everyone. Bye-bye.